Welcome to our YouTube series promoting Solitude, Community, and Hope, a collection of poetry, prose, and images exploring themes of solitude, loneliness, and community. Today, I'm thrilled to welcome Dr. Gail McNeill, a highly respected veterinarian from Sudbury, Massachusetts, who has been serving our community for 40 years. Dr. McNeill, thank you for joining us, especially during the busy holiday season. As one of your clients, I've seen firsthand the care you bring to your work. Animals have played such a meaningful role in my life, and especially during solitary moments. So I'm excited to hear your perspective on how animals enrich lives and bring people together. Could you tell us a bit about the McNeill Veterinary Clinic and how it serves the community?
Well, the McNeill Veterinary Clinic was started by my parents and I 40 plus years ago, and it was because I worked at Native Animal Clinic, but they wanted me to have a family. So owning my own place gave us the freedom to be able to be here, have the kids come to work, and I could book my own hours and do the things I wanted to do, because as much as I love veterinary medicine, I think family is important too.
Right, sure. Understand that. Thank you. Do you have a favorite memory of your first meaningful experience with an animal or pets?
There's pictures that I've seen from my parents when I was like this big, where I'm getting all excited about the dog and everything, because it really truly has been the only thing I've ever wanted to do. And so I just think the connection that I had as a wee one was true, and I'm very lucky. This isn't a job to me. This is a passion. This is what I love to do.
Well, that's fabulous. Yeah. It doesn't happen for everybody, I suppose, that they know right away what they want to do. But I know for me, when I was young and as a teenager, especially having our first dog was like my best buddy, and that was from Buddy Dog. So,
completely.
Yeah.
All right. So you see it there,
yeah.
And I kind of feel sorry for the people that don't have a passion. But you're right. Some people don't.
Yeah.
So it's a gift from God.
Oh, yes. So, how have animals personally enriched your life?
I find animals to be always there for you. They very much love us, and they understand and read our emotions. I also think it's helpful for people to take care of something. So if you get older, the federal government has now allowed people that are going into the federal housing to have their cat with them. That was denied before. What a ridiculous thing. Who would be a better owner for an older person that has a kitty that they've loved for years? It brings goodness out of us.
I did not know that, and that's good to know. What about dog? Do they allow dogs as well? Or
yes. It's the human-animal bond, and it's a real bond.
It sure is. That's for sure. Yeah. So, do you have one of our book's themes is solitude, whether intentional or not. Do you see time with animals as a unique form of companionship and solitude?
It's true. I mean, you can have them with you as you are dealing with the humans. However, if you're home or going on a ride somewhere and you have a dog with you, I don't feel lonely. It's your companion right there. And they're so listening to you. They just want to hear everything you have to say.
I love taking my dog with me on like the beach when they allow it. So it's just me and him.
Yep.
So that's kind of solitary.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Do you what do you think some people prefer? Why some people prefer animals over human company during solitary moments?
Because they're not judgmental, and they don't have an agenda. I think sometimes humans are a little nefarious. They have like something they're trying to do, really. Whereas the dog, pure, open. You're my everything, and what are we doing now? And this is so much fun. Okay.
That's great. Yeah. It's kind of it's simple in a way. Yeah, they just want to be with their owner. Yes. Okay. How do you think animals help people struggling with loneliness or isolation?
because they aren't alone now,
Yeah.
and they also have someone to take care of. So I think it's important that we're not always about ourselves, because that can go into a bad rabbit hole where we just can't get over something that's really bothering us, and we're bringing it out of proportion. Whereas if you have someone that can actually physically snuggle with you and listens to you, and you're feeding them and you see them in good health, I think it makes you happy. And it's not only just dogs, it's the farm animals too.
Yeah.
People that take care of their goats and all that, it's big.
Right.
It's big.
Right. I volunteered over at Unity Farm for a little bit, especially during the COVID lockdown, and that was helpful because it was outdoors.
Yes.
And we weren't really communicating.
Another
closely
wonderful
at
thing,
that time.
the outdoors.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Could you share an example from your work that highlights the human-animal connection?
Well, there's so many of them that I see all the time that I just understand it. It's the other side of the coin where the family comes in to put the mother's dog to sleep because the mother's dead and he doesn't want to be here anymore. Well, maybe he does want to be here. So this is where the family needs to kick in. Take this dog, have it as a memory of their mother, and I won't do it. So I think that is where I look at that, because I see the opposite, what you're asking so frequently. Everybody loves their animal.
Sure, yeah.
And I see where it helps them.
Yeah. Thank you. What are some ways people can get involved with animals in their community, do you think, such as volunteering or fostering?
An individual thing that some people have a talent for and some people don't. So if you really aren't, like, you're afraid of animals, because fear is a real thing, then just don't try to do that, because they can read it.
Yeah.
But if you have this propensity, you just need to look around and you'll find lots of opportunity. By the way, we're hiring down at McNeill Veterinary Clinic.
McNeill Veterinary Clinic is hiring. You can tell us more about that if you'd like.
Oh, it's just they would come down and we would talk to them and show them what it is. It's working with the animals.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. What is the most rewarding aspect of your work as a veterinarian, do you think?
Just to fix things and to solve the problem. It's very problem solving. Any medicine is problem solving. So you have this poor critter that's coming in and something's wrong with him. And people will say to me, it's too bad he can't talk. Oh, he can talk. He's completely telling me. And then to find out, and then more joyously to find out that it's something that's fixable. But if it's not fixable, then being with the person when we realize that, his time is ending and he's being called, and to just help with that transition.
That must be tough in dealing with the people.
It's not the people, it's just dealing with the whole thing, but we're not in control here, so we're just players.
You're not God, you're not.
No, I'm not God. Right.
You can only do so much.
Right, but then you get directed though.
Yeah.
You get directed.
Yeah.
And you listen and he helps.
Is there anything else you'd like to share about your career or the importance of animals in our lives?
Just that it's wonderful, and again, I was serious when I said I feel like I was given a blessing, I have a calling. I was lucky enough to be able to get into veterinary school and become a veterinarian and come back to my hometown. I'm blessed.
Well, we're blessed to have you as a veterinarian.
Thank you.
This book was published by Damiano's Publishing in Framingham, Massachusetts. You can purchase the book at silverstreetmedia.com for $20. All proceeds go to programs to combat loneliness and other community programs. Thank you for tuning in, and I thank Dr. McNeill for sharing her experiences and insights. And your work definitely reminds us of the incredible bond between humans and animals and how they can help build connection and hope. So thank you so much. And thank you for tuning in with gratitude, and be well.
Thank you for inviting me. Right, Bo? You want to bring him up to the screen, can you? He's been very good down here. There he is.